Howdy folks, TJ here. Wanted to do a fun video today all about Odyssey 2. Why did I choose Odyssey 2 today? Well, guess whose birthday it is? Come on, go ahead, guess. Have you ever heard the name Ralph Baer? Well, if you Google it, you'll find that many consider him to be the father of the video game. Or maybe video game system. The Odyssey. Not the Odyssey 2, but the Odyssey, the original one. These gaming systems came out long ago, before the Odyssey 2 came out. So I wanted to wish him a happy birthday. He has passed, but I'm sure he's looking down on our video game world that we have, knowing that he was partially to blame for it. And so let's talk about the Odyssey 2. Anyway, happy birthday to him. Google his name, Ralph Baer, B-A-E-R, and you'll find that he has a lot of interesting history with the video game world that we live in. But today we're going to chat about Odyssey 2. And I am an Odyssey 2 kid, although technically I started thinking about it the other day because a member in my YouTube channel posted, what was your first, or asked a question during my Ask Away sessions, and what was your first video game system? And mine was the Odyssey 2. But then I started thinking, wait, well, hold the horses. I'm pretty sure in 1972 or 3, when the original Atari Pong came out, we owned one. My parents purchased us one, and we used it. So I'm pretty sure the first one was an Atari Pong. But in real video game systems, more than just, the little table tennis thing, although that's real, it was pretty awesome for the time. But let's talk about Odyssey 2, what I'm going to call my first video game system. No, I didn't choose the Atari 2600, although I had friends that had it, and one of my favorite games was Adventure. I gravitated towards the Odyssey 2. So today we're going to show a picture of the box and talk a little bit about it. And then I'll do a second video playing a game I have not played to date, P.T. Barnum something or another. Looks fun. Anyway, why did I choose the Odyssey 2? Well, look at the front of this box. The Odyssey marketing scheme program with that awesome Odyssey 2 logo up on the top and that futuristic silvery blacky video game system with cool looking joysticks grabbed my attention because it looked stellar, it looked out of this world, and that really attracted the wee old, I would have been 10 at the time, 10-year-old kid, 10 or 11. The Atari looked cool. I mean, let's grab an Odyssey and an Atari. I'm stuttering. I'm so excited. Here's what the Woody, now I gotta admit, the Atari 2600, the original Woody fat one here, the heavy sixer, some call it a Woody, I believe. It looks pretty damn neat. It's thicker, it looks more robust, it's got some heft to it. It looks cool, right? Then as Atari 2600 started aging a little bit, started getting a little thinner on the sides, not this nice thick paneling look to it. 2600 did look cool, but I was more of a futuristic, silvery black. Let's push this box out of the way for a second and put these joysticks and cable all aside. These joysticks are hardwired to the back, so I have a lot of cabling here. Although Odyssey did have a version that had detachable joysticks. This is what the Odyssey 2 looks like. Look at this bad boy. It's got a keyboard. The Atari doesn't have no keyboard. I've got the voice module on here. It spoke to me. TJ, play me. Buy lots of games. I love the Odyssey 2. The looks of it, even the handles on the cartridges, everything about it screamed to me. And it said it was a computer. You could do basic with it, right? I was already getting entrepreneurial as a kid and started thinking, oh, I can make my own games. I could do this and that. So it got me all jacked up. I gotta look at the time because I've got to do something in a little bit. So I gotta cruise through this. So, yeah, the Odyssey 2 looks so cool. It grabbed me. I loved everything about it. I went Odyssey. Even though it didn't have as many games as the Atari, it looked cool. Front of this box again. Look at that. Looks cool. Let's read the box. What does it say? Odyssey 2, big logo. It's got the cool-looking joysticks, the keyboard, the cartridge. It's got all these games blasting out of the screen. And it says, Odyssey 2, the excitement of a game, the mind of a computer. I love computers. I'm more of a computer person than a video game person. So it grabbed me. I loved it. So let's look at some sides of the box. Here's this side. And what games are they pimping out over here? Computer Golf, Blackout, or Blockout, Breakdown, UFO, Las Vegas, Blackjack. Here's this side. And what's this side talk about? Well, Dynasty, I was going to say Hawker Soccer. Oh, I like that name, Hawker Soccer. I'm going to have to remember that. I wonder if anybody's used it for a video game. Cosmic Conflict, Showdown in 2100 AD. Okay, more games. Every side of this box has pimping of stuff to sell you. Let's see. Oh, this one's got a picture. Look at that. So it's got a picture of the uniformity of the Odyssey. The Odyssey boxes, in my opinion, look better than any other one. They really looked marvelous, for lack of a better word. Where was I? Okay, Odyssey 2. So that picture showed, hey, you've got a big selection of games to play, and you can play bowling and basketball, baseball, football, Alien Invaders Plus. Then there's this side. I mean, every side, it's like flipping through a magazine as you were a little kid that you stole, that you shouldn't be looking at, and you had to hide in your bedroom. Oh, there's a lot of eye candy on this thing. Slot machine, volleyball, computer intro. Computer intro, loved it. Mathemagic Echo. So, again, the excitement of a game, the mind of a computer. Let's look at the back. And then we'll read some of the back. I don't think I'll read everything to you, but I wanted to you can see the pictures. And what jumps out on me in the back? Look, what is that? Quest for the Ring, right there by my middle finger. I should be tapping my index finger instead. What was cool is that not only did you have a video game system, it also came with some super duper games that had board game to it. So you could play board game and a video game system at the same time together. It was a nifty idea. I loved everything about it, and that's why I remain to this day that the Odyssey 2 is still my favorite video game platform, and love it. So on the back of the box, the only system that comes truly complete includes computer keyboard. Odyssey 2 is the only leading video game system that comes complete with everything you need to play every game available. It even has a computer keyboard that translates into the electronic language of the microprocessor. A tiny computer capable of making more than 100,000 electronic decisions every second. So it's really selling you on that, oh, this thing's powerful. Then it talks about the everything you have, the joystick pictures, comes with some games prepackaged. And not only does a cartridge have one game on some of them, it has multiple games on it. And not just variations of the first game, but multiple games on the same cartridge. Then it shows the big picture of the Quest for the Rings, about their Master Series games, the Master Strategy Series. They had 3 of them at the time. The Quest for the Rings, Conquest of the World, and the Great Wall Street Fortune Hunt. I played Quest for the Rings. I've never played the other 2, but I do believe I own them, or at least one of the other ones. Then it talks about the other Challenger Series games, shows multi-level action, shows some pictures of the various games, and then it ends with, hey, more than 40 Odyssey 2 games available now, and new ones on the way. 1981 is the date on this box. I don't remember if the box for when I received mine looks any different than this. Let's show the back again. I don't think it did. If it did, it very small changes. But yeah, very cool stuff. Let's open the box. Oh, I don't remember I had games in here. How cool. And probably duplicates, but then again, maybe not. I don't remember. Oh, there's some receipts and booklets. Here's what the inside of the box looks like. So it's got stuffed buns. I thought I had an extra Odyssey 2 as backup. I sold it, I think. I sold it along with a second voice that I had years ago, or gave it away. I don't remember. Half the crap I do, I forget the next day. Freedom Fighters. Freedom Fighters. Do I have that in my master box in my back bedroom? I don't think so. I don't remember. I'm going to have to look into that. So Freedom Fighters, Speedway Spin Out Crypto Logic. I know I've got that one back there. Pickaxe Pete! Pickaxe Pete! That's always a fun game. Got that one. All these boxes are in pretty dang good condition too. UFO, wonderful game. And then this box is really nice too. Armored Encounter and Subchase. So 5 games I now need to go put in my master box because I didn't remember them being in there. Oh, I've got a registration card. Cool to have. Oh, a nice big manual. Look at how thick that thing is. Multi-page manual. And the excitement, it's catalog. Catalog of all these different things that I could get. 1981 is the date. So there should be a lot in here because by the time, I don't think in 77 did Quest for the Rings come out later than that. I seem to remember I purchased it was like $100 or $99 for Quest for the Rings, and I had to use my own paper route money for it because Mom and Dad got me the Odyssey 2 for Christmas in 77, I think, and they purchased one extra game, KC Munchkin, or I purchased KC Munchkin later. I forget, it's been too long, but KC Munchkin, my favorite game. Here's the owner's manual, so cool. The registration card, receipts. I've never heard of Dolgen's Catalog Showroom. I don't remember. I purchased this from online a long time ago. This is not my original one. I wish it was. But they spent, looks like 30 some odd dollars on a game. Doesn't say what game. Another receipt on another. Oh, no, this is the Odyssey. The receipt for the Odyssey 2. $159.97. And in fact, the box has a sticker on it that has the price also. Odyssey 2 limited warranty. What states do you have representation in? LA, Chicago, New York, Atlanta, Cleveland, Torrance, California too. Okay, and then how to get service on your Odyssey 2. So if you broke it, what's it say? 3-month warranty. Back in the olden days, they didn't give you that dang year. You got 3 months because they knew kids were going to beat the shit out of the games, and they didn't want to cover you for no damn year. So, that is it, I think, on this basic video. Happy birthday to Ralph Baer, and Odyssey 2. This kid's favorite video game system still will always be, even if something comes along and surpasses it for fun-wise, this is still my first. You never forget your first. Happy birthday to Ralph Baer, would have been 100. And welcome to the world of Odyssey. I love Odyssey, and Odyssey 2, big time. I've never owned an original Odyssey. I may explore it at some point, but this is where my time frame comes in, so this is where my heart is. And then, of course, Pong. Good old Pong, Atari Pong. Hey, I'm wearing an Atari shirt. I love Atari. Technically, I guess Atari was my first thing, Pong. Thanks for watching. Bye.